We're back. And we have the combination. Wow. So, internet went goodbye. And, yet here we are. We return. And we're going to finish this arrival off. Good old fiber. Trusty fiber. Trust the fiber. You must trust the fiber. Okay, we're trying again. Part 2, the arrival. We are at 15,000 feet. I have no idea what the altimeter of sorts is. Oh, if somebody took my call sign, I swear. Nope. Okay, we're good still. Dot me thar. Alright, altimeter 29995. Traffic? Where did that have come from? Interesting. Okay, it's not anywhere close. Off-scale traffic. Don't care. Okay, we're coming up on Olympia. 13,000 feet. We will be at Olympia. That was unplanned. Thank you, Hyacinth, for still being with us, man. Or, you know what I meant. Good to see you. That sounds really interesting. I like the whole learned how to rule in Ireland and whatnot. That's a cool idea. I think it sounds really interesting. Sounds very interesting. Alright, so while we're still flying, hopefully we're still flying this. Let's get the... And it unloaded all my stuff. This silly simulator unloaded all my Navigraph. It's unloaded everything. Alright, got the Olympia back up there. Let's get the 3-4 center approach back up there. Let's give me airport info and taxi gates. Parking gates. Okay, so I'm looking for somewhere about 5,000 feet at... So Oddbow, we want 4,000 feet, right? So that's what I'm going to put the bottom altitude in right now. 4,000. So we've crossed. How far do we have? We're headed to Lacey right now. Drag is required, apparently. I've got some of that. Let's use a little bit of that. What do you say? What do you say? Is this... Listen. That's not set right at all. Flight to 10. Okay. We're on profile now. Little tailwind. Alright, I want to make sure that our data connection is back up though. Data. On. It turned that off automatically because I lost my network connection. How many of y'all have come back? Just a couple? Okay, well, we're doing the arrival. Re-downloading some stuff. It's going to take a minute here. We've paused mid-air. Oh my goodness. All right, we're back. Let's do it! Okay. I'll zoom out a smidge here, get an idea of how far I have to descend, and I've got to go pretty far. So let's put it in the old flight level change mode. 250 knots already selected. We're going to keep this descent on rolling. Coming up on 11,000 feet. Into the soup we go. My single mother just told me that tonight I will be attending my first ball. Just told you that? Why did you preface that by saying my single mother? Are you trying to allude to something here? I'm not interested. I'm not moving back to California. I'm not doing it. I'm taken. There's a look at where we are. where we're going, who we are, where we've been, where we're going. Oddbo is where we're going to make a turn for once we get kind of around the Tacoma Narrows. Nearly there. What's going on the Nomad side? Let's see if he's talking in Discord. Oh no, he's all muted out. Can't crash his stream. He's wised up to my tactics here. Okay, so we're getting close, man. We are getting close. Oh, we need to turn some lights on, don't we? A little bit of that, a little bit of that. We need to go wing lights. Okay, so for arrival stuff here, we're doing good on speed. We're doing well on speed, I should say. Sorry, I'm going to start using my proper English. I'm going to go brakes medium on this. Let's go hard. Let's go brakes. Auto brakes 3. I might have to reload this when we get in. Actually, Seattle area is notorious for having terrible frame rates, and I think we're getting a little bit of that. It's getting a little choppy. The clouds probably have something to do with it. That's why I don't go ultra on clouds. And headings. I'm going to go turn the heading thing so we can put ourselves on a nice base leg here. 080. Heading select. Boom. I don't have a HUD, so we're not going to use that. Here we go. Descending to 4,000, right to 080. Seattle traffic. Alaska 65. Boeing 737. 17 miles. Southwest. Turning on the left base, runway 34 center, landing on the ILS. Alaska 65, Seattle traffic. Oh, I'm on the wrong frequency. How do you like that? How do you like that? There we go. This will work better. Seattle traffic. Alaska 65, Boeing 737, 15 miles southwest, left base, runway 34 center, landing the ILS. Alaska traffic. Say again?
Then welcome home.
Home? My goodness gracious.
We're going to Alaska.
That's right. I like the livery you're sporting.
Just for you, mate. Just for you.
That's what I figured, and I appreciate that. All right. It's good to have friends. Okay, so should start seeing some airport here. Oh my gosh, this is soupy. This is some serious weather. This is not scattered clouds. What was the last weather report we had? 1357, so that's not up to date at all. We should have a new one now, right? .METAR KSEA. Few clouds 900, scatter 45. This doesn't look like that at all. 220 at 7 is the wind. I feel ill-prepared for what's about to happen here. Okay, I'm going to turn left. For lack of better things to do. 010. I'm going to try to join a localizer, but the problem is I haven't programmed the frequency in. 111.7. Gotta act quick. Gotta act quick. Luckily, these things don't take long. Alright, we'll hit the VOR localizer button. 344, it automatically puts that in. I love that feature. 126 is now our approach speed. We are like right on the glide path too, so I'm going in approach mode. Armin approach. Armin the approach. Let's start slowing her down. Oh wow, I went way through the local. Flight detent. Going all the way back on the boards. That's what we call spoilers. Hello, soup. It's so nice to have me back where I belong. Landing gear, operating limits, extension, 270. Time to hit it. Whammy. We need to slow this baby down. Flaps, what's my flap schedule? Flaps 1. Setting it now. Slowing her down as much as I can. This is going to be a nightmare. Nightmare landing, guys. See how traffic, Alaska 65, 7 mile final, 3-4 center, Alaska traffic. Seattle traffic, that is. Alright. Bring it back a couple more notches. More flaps. I need more flaps. Flaps 5 will do. Alright, speed, we gotta bring that thing down to 131. We're slowing down in a hurry here. Let's go in on the boards. Armed. Autoboards armed. Autobots transform. There we go. Down to 15. Flaps 15 if we may. Alright, I got approach lights. Still a little early on these flaps. It's trying to slow us down. We're in the yellow arc. There we go. Speed brake armed. Brake set 3. Auto brakes. There's the runway in sight. Seattle traffic. Alaska 65, 3 mile final, 3-4 center, Alaska traffic. Or Seattle traffic. Alright, let's go flaps full.
1,000.
Flaps 30. It's almost okay. Autopilot disengaged, armed auto throttle still on. Oh wow. We got a lot of nose up. A lot of nose up. Ah, come on. Trim, 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 trim. I'm going to push down big time to get this nose down. We are high as a kite. A lot of trees on final. Thank you, Flight Sim, for the stinking trees. My goodness. There we go. We've caught up. Nosing up just a bit so we can stay on the head of the power curve here. Adding power, adding power, adding power. We're low now. We're low. Always nice to be low. 3 in the green. Brakes are set. What does this say? Speed brake extended. Below glide slope? Really? I don't think it is. Whoa, 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 low, 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 low. Watch the trees. Watch the trees. Alright. We'll call this a stable approach. And killing the throttle.
30. 20.
Floating. Come on. What is happening here? Whoa! Hello, bumpy runway. Sure, why not? My goodness gracious, what was that? Adding insult to insult there. Okay, so that is not my my later stream quality landing. Seattle traffic, Alaska 65, off runway 34 center, crossing runway 34 right at blobbity blobbity, and taxiing to the ramp. Seattle traffic.
How quick can you turn that thing around from wobbly wobbly?
I just need to get fuel.
Wow.
Alright, so we'll start the APU. Landing lights off, wing lights off. Gonna turn the strobies off. That was not a nice landing, but I appreciate your candor. That was horrendous. Okay. That's what we're practicing for. That's why we're here. Practice makes perfect. Perfect practice makes perfect, actually. That's what I usually like to say. But the plane's in one piece because I have crashes. I have crash damage and whatnot turned off. Trade secrets, right? Okay, we're looking for the north satellite, which is right over yonder. I cracked myself up. That's not at all the parking that I was looking for. Find this charts again, please. taxi.
Delta traffic, call 501,
That's the one I want. I don't want that one. Oh, no. There we go. Parking gates. So 20 is pretty much right where Nomad is. What gate are you parked in, Nomad? What gate are you at, Nomad?
Big one.
A big one?
I don't know. I'm on the north terminal. It has no numbers. I'm just off to your 10 o'clock now.
I see that. I'm supposed to go to 20. I don't know. Somewhere in that area.
Oh,
Sim-
there I see it. I'm on November 4.
November what?
4.
Thank you. Okay. Someone's in my parking spot.
Taking off, 16 left.
Seattle traffic, Alaska 69, pushing back off to Delta 5. Oh, Seattle.
I turned on the wrong line. Oh well. Alright, AP's up. We're going to go ahead and turn the Jennies on. Bleeds on. I always have a tendency to want to hold the yoke while I'm taxiing, even though it does nothing. Doesn't do a single thing. A little bit of extra thrust here to keep us moving. There's N5. He's in N4. These are not numbered accurately. All right, here we are. Brakes released, parking brakes set. Killing the engines, the gins. And we'll strike off the fuel pumps. I think we got all this standard stuff that we usually turn off. Okay, let's go right into the menu button here. Go FS Actions, Ground Services. Want to do the shocks set. Release the parking brake. Request ground power. Once we got that connected, we can connect the jetway. It's going to be here long enough to get fuel, basically. Alright, ground power. We're going to request the old jetway. Ground power connected. And we can shut the APU down.
Seattle traffic, Alaska 296 is at stand 140, starting pushback and startup.
Alright, so I am going to stop this stream and set up a new one real quick
1170.
while we're doing the fuel up so that I can properly advertise what we're doing, the Alaska Milk Run. And so, yeah, look for me there.